20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Great coverage there by the 15. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Michael Carter.
The Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Now Hurts escaping to his left. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To throw is down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Second and 10.
Jake Ferguson. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. His pass right side. Caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why? Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's down. That's complete. Left side, it's Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 37.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 6.
From the 23, here's second down and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it starting third down and 2.
Yeah.
Play fake. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And that's the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah! One out. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
10 yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first. Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be gain of 2.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2.
2 minutes to play.
Brings up
First
second
half.
and 8.
All tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Not Jalen Hurts on second down. To the left side and taken in by Smith. Get about 6 before he is taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
Third and a yard.
And 1.
Great. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he'll take this one in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Both play action. It's Prescott. And it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 27-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Prescott on first down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It's third and 4.
26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Here we go. Hey, 47. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long. We're going to go pick up this first down.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Mark down at the 6. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half ball.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Firing forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Jake Elliott on for
the extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Going up top. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer. Now third down coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 12 yards. Another 3 and out.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Devontae Turpin.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Now Prescott. Back to Ferguson once again. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third
It's
down.
a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28
yards.
Here we go.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Kill. Touchdown.
At the throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take 28. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's fourth down.
Scott again. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's fought downfield by Smith. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Set. Trimmer. Hey, Silver.
Dotson, the man in motion. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
73. 180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yeah!
On the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah!
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is caught. He's dropping for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia.
That's another.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Once again, it's Barkley. He finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Into space. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 12
Down
yards.
at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 12.
180.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 10-yard
In
line.
order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further. here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
There we go.
They will take a knee here.
My shit was lagging the whole time, bro. I had to go ahead and just concede. It was lagging the whole time, bro. But GG's.
For the visiting Eagles. Able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.